All right. So first of all, I'm going to start with explaining to you why my background is kind of changed. And I also want to talk about why am I doing this outdoors, instead of my own studio that I have at home. So you might already see me on my face. I'm a bit stressed out. And the reason for that is it's the first time I'm shooting outdoors. Well, I recently had a very small clip, like a 5-second clip in my recent video, but that one took probably like 2 hours until I managed to speak on camera and stuff like that, like outdoors. Basically, now I'm feeling the same kind of, but I'm more relaxed. I guess it's all about time and experience. Slowly, gradually, things get better, and and the reason why you saw the word "raw" on the title is because basically I'm planning to do this type of videos every now and then. Doesn't have to be always like this, but maybe like after making like 10 videos, 20 videos, like I'll pop off a video like this, speaking somewhere like out of the norm, not in my comfort zone, not in my studio. Just like a reality check or like experience check. I don't wanna I don't know what to call it, but just trying to be real with the audience, trying to tell them like exactly what I'm going through, the emotions, the ups and downs, and all that sort of things. Because I feel like usually, especially because of social media, we're always used to, our minds are used to like getting caught in that highlight reels, like feeling the FOMO all the time. Like everybody's got it figured out. Only we are the people that we don't know how to do it or how to do that. So this is kind of a reminder for you also that the things that you see online aren't the way, they don't have to be the way that you are thinking about them. Like you see someone, for example, in my case, like when I first started, I was expecting like probably my second or third video, I spent like 9 to 10 hours just editing it. I'm not even talking about the recording part and the thumbnail, the title, and all these things. So basically, when you put 10 hours in something, 10 hours straight, while sitting and working on it, and like editing is, I'll tell you something before I forget. Editing isn't like you can do 2 hours and then take a break 1 or 2 hours and then come back, continue it. I mean, you can do technically, but I always feel like it's like your creativity goes away if you get out of the mood, out of that flow, the frequency. So yeah, that's the reason why I kind of at least sit straight, finish it, and then do whatever I have to do, take a rest or eat or drink, whatever. Basically, that's the thing. So I was telling about the highlight reels and stuff. So I think we got used to see all this, the glamour, the shiny, the good stuff on social media, regardless it's YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, whatever. So basically, I just want to tell you, like in person and in real time here in front of you, that things are not the way that they seem on social media. Basically, I mean, comparing to real life, of course. Like for example, I'll give you an example. Me sitting down here and people passing by looking at me. I mean, not looking at me in a way that I'm doing something wrong, but even that look, maybe even not a judgmental or criticizing way. Maybe half of them probably like wish to be me, like to be able to sit in front of the camera and speak. Maybe it's someone else's dream to do this, and it would be encouraging. Why not? But I know what type of things people go through when they are trying to do such things, because I come from that place, Like if you told me probably like 2 years ago or 3 years ago that someday in Dubai you're gonna sit in a park and you're gonna record a video and speak to the camera, I would tell you like, there's no freaking way. Not in a million lifetimes I can do that. So, but yeah, here I am after 2 years, not even a full lifetime. After 2 years, I'm here recording the video. Anyway, I was telling you about the highlight reels. Also, the fear of missing out, FOMO, is a real thing. Like, now it sometimes works for our benefit. Like, for example, when you have a FOMO about something specific, you just want to jump into it instead of waiting. That's a good thing. I mean, if you have that courage of doing those things, I mean, not everything basically, like whatever you see, you jump into it, and then you end up chasing different things that aren't meant for you. What I'm trying to say is, like, fear of missing out sometimes helps you, but it also kind of paralyzes you sometimes. It puts you in this analysis paralysis thing that I call it, which makes you think like, I don't want to start because you compare yourself like to someone who has been doing the same thing for like 5 years or 10 years. And it's like, for example, like I used to see people on the street, in the market, in whatever, in the malls, speaking to cameras, and I'm like, I don't know how these people get the courage to do it. And yet I'm here sitting in front of a camera. Even though I'm feeling a bit weird, I'm not saying it's 100% safe as if I'm sitting at home. But that feeling of weirdness or strangeness, I don't know how to call it, the embarrassment kind of feeling, is also giving me a lot of strength at the same time. Because, like, today I achieved something that I wasn't able to do probably a week ago. I'm not talking about years. Probably a week ago, I was hesitant to do this, and now I'm here recording the video. Like, it's a very unique experience, I think. Now, for sure, after this, it's gonna get simpler and simpler and simpler, to a time where probably it's gonna be a crowd here, and I don't even care about it. I'm just shooting my video and speaking on camera. But yeah, the beginnings are always like scary, and all the changes is scary, but yeah, once you take that step, that leap forward, I think it all just, that illusion starts dissolving, in front of you. So basically, there was a lot of reasons for me to not start YouTube. If you're probably thinking to become a content creator, this one is definitely for you. A lot of reasons for me to not start. And what I believe is, if you want to do something, there's millions of reasons for you to do it. And if you don't want to do something, there's also millions of reasons not to do it. So basically, it's all inside of your head, and not just what's really in front of you is. Because reality can be shifting, and you can bend reality. I believe in that. Not in a way that you can control things. As I spoke in my last video, you cannot control outcomes, you cannot control people, you cannot control what people think or feel about you or how they act. Like, it's all in the video. But what I'm trying to say by bending reality is that I don't believe that you just live through life just saying that, you know what, everything is already prepared for me, everything is already written down, it's gonna happen to the way it's supposed to happen, and just floating around, as I said in the video also. I think that's a wrong approach towards life. It's a very huge mistake. It's the kind of living where it kills your potential, I guess. I don't think we are here to just float around, eat, sleep, and go outside, have fun, and all these things. I mean, I'm not saying you should not have fun, for sure. But what I'm trying to prove here, my point is that if you're looking for happiness, if you're looking for comfort, if you're looking for, yeah, I'm just gonna work 9 hours a day, I'm gonna clock out, come home, sit down, watch Netflix with my girlfriend and all this, it's gonna be like a totally different experience. Probably you will not feel about the setbacks that you're gonna face at the moment, while you're in the moment enjoying that. But later on, after a year passes by, 2 years, 5 years, whatever, you're gonna definitely see the results of that, of those looking for happiness moments. And for sure, definitely, you're not gonna be happy. Now, I'm not judging people who are like, they want to live in a hedonistic lifestyle. It's whatever. Everyone has their own different lifestyle. But it's truly strange when people come and complain to you about things that they can change and they would change, but they don't. Simply because now sometimes people don't know how to do it also. I don't want to be judgmental towards them. A lot of people, I think, lack the knowledge of how to do things, and that doesn't help them much. Like imagine someone who doesn't speak English and you hand over to them like a book that has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge and stuff. But yeah, he doesn't speak English. So if the book is written in English, there's no help. There's not much help you can do. Even if that book contains the secret of the universe, I don't know, like, then they cannot read it, right? And it's not about language only. The same goes for a lot of reasons, for many reasons. If people are not ready to receive the information, basically, they won't receive it, regardless how many videos they watch on YouTube, regardless how many coaches they have, regardless how much money they spend on personal coaches and all these things. So the whole point of the video is that now I'm here uploading, probably recording the video, and I'm gonna upload this one without much editing. That's the reason why I called it raw. And my apologies if my thoughts were all the way like scattered around, because basically, as I said, it's the first time I'm doing this outside. But to be honest, it's really good. I wasn't expecting it to be this much relaxing experience. I was like, maybe I'm gonna stutter, maybe I'm gonna my thoughts are gonna go away, even though my thoughts are not 100% balanced right now. But I guess it's much better than what I thought. Anyway, worst case scenario, I can delete this video, do another one tomorrow, and then upload it. But I don't want to do that, because I want to keep things real, and I want you to see what people go through when they are trying to hit that perfect spot. Like, not everything, as I said already, like, don't rely on what you see on social media a lot. Like, most of the times, for example, the videos that you watch that I upload, like the 6 minutes, the 8 minutes one, actually I record them for like 30-35 minutes. Sometimes I forget to what I was gonna say after a sentence, and then I repeat it, and then while I'm saying that, I don't know, somebody screams something outside of my house, and then I need to record it again because the scream is in the video, the scream of the guy is in the video, and there's millions of things that can happen. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm about to say. If you're struggling as a content creator, doesn't have to be even content, like anything. If you're trying to create anything, if you have the passion, if you have the courage, if you have that, I don't want to call I don't want to use the word motivation, because definitely I wasn't motivated to do this today. But yeah, I pushed myself, and I think that's pretty much what people need to understand. Is because you don't have to be motivated all the time to do something, you know? And relying basically solely on motivation, I think it leads you to nowhere. I think using motivation as a, kind of a pre-workout is a good idea. For example, like, you keep on going to the gym, even though you're not motivated, sometimes you go to the gym, but when you are motivated, like, you miss that workout session, the sweating and all, you give your all in that workout session, and you feel good about it, So it's like a bonus kick in your system, I guess, to enhance that workout or whatever you are doing. A workout was just an example. So as I was saying, if you're struggling as a creator, basically, let's focus more. I think birds are fighting right now. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you're struggling as a content creator, like, just go for it and try to see how it goes. Like, there's nothing wrong with starting and then seeing like this is not for you and stopping it, It's not like now I'm sure there's gonna be some expectations from people's side, but I was always afraid of this thing, like, if I'm gonna upload my first video, then I'm officially a YouTuber, and then I have to upload. It's not like that. I can simply upload this video and maybe like don't stop uploading for 2 months if I don't have to, like if I don't want to. because this is my channel. I created the name, I created the logo, I have the login password and all the, like, I don't know what else to say. But what I'm trying to explain is, it's not that people, it's not that you made a contract with someone, you know. I mean, unless you left your job and you're trying to focus on YouTube only, that's a different story. In the end, in that case, you probably put yourself in a very cornered situation, so you have to push, I guess, in that case. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, don't try to put yourself in a box that doesn't exist, just an imaginary box, you know. So you can take it as a hobby. And because a lot of times, especially the past 2-3 weeks, when people, probably some of the people thought that I'm gonna upload 2-3 videos and then stop because it's just a thing that I'm feeling. But since I started continuing with that journey, uploading my videos all the time, people started taking it more seriously. And by seriously, I mean people started talking to me like, how you are doing this, how you are doing that, who's doing the editings, how does it feel to speak on camera? Because they know what kind of a person I am. I'm not that very funky, jolly-bolly kind of character, you know. But I was at least thinking like that. But I realized this has nothing to do with that. And it's all about deciding and taking that step forward. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, just start and see where it goes. If you don't like it, you can stop anytime you want. If you like it, you can continue. And don't get caught up in those thoughts that push you to stop doing what you love. Because, like, now I'm 31 years old. Actually, today I became 31 years old officially. And actually, it's a good reminder that on my birthday, I'm pushing myself to do something like this for the first time. It gives me a great feeling, to be honest. I'm probably gonna live 50, 60 years more. And just imagine how short is that, right? And I mean, basically, it might be a half a century, but still, like, if you think about it, we never think about that moment where you're gonna die or whatever. What I'm trying to say is, try to make memories as much as you can, because these videos that you're gonna upload here, again, we're talking about content creating thing right now. The videos that you're gonna upload now, they're gonna stay there forever. People are gonna watch it forever. Regardless if you disappear from Earth after a year, after 5 years, after 50 years, after 100 years, nobody knows. These are gonna stay, unless YouTube goes down. I hope not. And basically that's, and trust me, like, I think the biggest fear we have is how people would perceive it. And from my experience, today's experience, all these people walking around me, maybe you see some people walking across, but here on the left and on the right side, there's a lot of people crossing by. And nobody cares what I'm doing. Trust me, nobody cares. Nobody even thinks about, like, everyone has their own earphones on. Everyone is in their own world, thinking where they are going, what they have to do during the day. Some of them are thinking about their families, about their pets, about their children, whatever. I'm just trying to find things to, like, seriously let you understand that nobody is thinking about you. I think we made a big deal out of ourselves sometimes, you know. And yeah, that's basically the most important part, I guess, that stops us from doing whatever we want to do in life. And that's pretty much it. If you made it this far in the video, congrats, because I'm pretty sure it got boring at some point, what I was saying. Probably I also repeated some of the things. But again, I don't want to edit this video. I want to keep it like 100% real. Even though I keep having these thoughts that maybe I should delete and start over, but I don't want to do that. Because I want you guys to see the real stuff that goes on behind the cameras. Not only the fancy editings and colorings and graphics and color grading and all these things, the voice quality and all this. I want you to see how, but again, this is not to discourage you. This is actually, in fact, to encourage you to do it, because if I can do it, and trust me, I didn't even have any experience with recording videos or editing and all this. It just started when I took a vacation off from work for a month, and I was thinking to travel to Thailand or somewhere, and I was like, you know what, I've been dreaming about this for a long time. So all those countries that I want to visit, they can wait for probably another year, and let me kickstart this thing that I've been dreaming about. And I think it was the best decision I ever took in my life. So basically, I bought the camera, I bought the microphone, and some lighting, tried to prepare a background in my house, and that's it. I clicked the record button and everything started from then on. You can do the same thing. Again, this was not to discourage you, it was just simply to encourage you that you can also do it, because it's not that I studied I studied filmmaking for 5 years and then I came, oh, okay, now I can do YouTube. It didn't work like that. It was just spontaneously like, you know what, I'm gonna start it, and then I went to the mall and bought the camera and I started. Try to put yourself in this situation where you spend money and you put yourself in a situation where you have to do it. For example, when I bought the camera, it cost me probably like $1,000, and then I was like, okay, now I get the camera, I need to buy the microphone, because otherwise what am I gonna do? Like keep the microphone keep the camera at home, just take photos or random videos and then delete? No, like I had a plan. I want to start a YouTube channel, and then I bought the microphone. And then when the cost or the expense, whatever you want to call it, started increasing, I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'm spending this much money. Maybe I should better push myself and do it during this vacation. And then I started increasing the speed of the things that I was doing. Started doing the background at home and the lighting and all this. For sure, there was a lot of issues, like I received the wrong lighting and then returned it back and all this. But also, it's a part of the journey, you know. You cannot expect things to be perfect so that you can start. Like nobody's gonna come and hold your hand and tell you, hey, here's the camera, here's the microphone, this is the setup that you have in your mind. Like, I don't think that works. I don't think that's exciting. You need to create those little things. Like I created every little thing in my background, like the light, this color, that color, this small thing, this small statue here, there. Like everything is out of the ideas that I had in my mind. And this makes me really feel happy when I sit there and start recording, because I know that from A to Z, this is my creation, my thing, it all came out from here, out of just random ideas and thoughts that came together and gave me this beautiful result. So I guess basically we're at the end of the video. It's getting pretty windy also. I don't want to keep on talking for another 30 minutes and then in the end you're just hearing the wind without hearing my voice. Basically that is it. Don't let anything stop you, that's all I can say. And this is not a random motivation video that you go watch on YouTube or whatever. It's not about like, yeah, you should do this, you should do that, and then they tell you need to wake up 4 in the morning every day. If you're not drinking 4 liters of water, then you're not healthy. You deserve to stay. It's not like that. Trust me, these people telling you all those things, probably they don't even do 80% of the things that they are telling you. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't people who don't do it, but again, like, especially those financial advisors, it drives me crazy. Like, it's funny when you know the truth, but it's really, it makes me also frustrated and angry that people choose this type of ways to make a living. Like, they get on camera and they start talking like, it's easy to make $1 million. So basically you take $100,000 and then you just 10x it. Yeah, but first of all, how did you get that 100,000? And then second of all, what do you mean 10xing? 10x is just without a risk? Like, it's crazy. Now if you put your money in the bank where you get nothing, like probably 4%, 5% at max, you still have the risk of losing your money. Just imagine you're putting it somewhere where the reward is 10x. I cannot even imagine the risk of that investment. Anyway, I don't want to get into financial advising now in this video. My point is, there's no point of wasting your time, because time flies really fast. And I'm sure if you're adult, if you're mature enough to understand this video, you already know what I'm talking about. Because basically, I'm sure you've had those moments when you're like, damn, yesterday I was 12 and now I'm 18, or I'm 20, or I'm 25, or 30, or 40, whatever. So you already know, I think, that time flies really fast. Maybe it's my birthday, that's why I'm starting to talk about these things. Probably I'm feeling a bit old now, but yeah, jokes aside. The thing is, I think we waste a lot of time thinking about doing things rather than actually taking the step doing them. So don't let anything to stop you, anyone stop you, especially because I know a lot of people are like, maybe if I start doing the thing that I want to do, it doesn't have to be YouTube and content creation. They might think that they're gonna lose some friends, they're gonna lose some family members, or they're gonna lose that cool they have. But trust me, it's not. That's not right. That's not the right mindset towards yourself, towards your family, towards your community, whatever you want to call it. I think we were here for I think we were created for a specific purpose, each one of us, and not bringing that purpose to light, not bringing that purpose to life, whatever you want to say, is such a waste of time. So yeah, basically, that's pretty much it. I think I already said what I have on my mind. I'm planning to do this type of videos every now and then. The reason why I'm recording it outside is that I always had this anxiety of doing things outside. Doesn't have to be even a camera, like whatever it is, anything that shows me a bit kind of as a beginner. Because I used to think that, you know what, if I'm doing something in front of people, in front of everyone, then I should be doing it in a good way. Then I should be good at it, which is not the case. Like, how can you become good at speaking on a camera in public without speaking on a camera in public? Like, it just doesn't make sense. When you think about it theoretically, it doesn't make sense. Let's say you want to be good at running outdoors, but you want to start running when you get like good at it, like you're perfect. Okay, but how are you gonna get good at it? How are you gonna get better? How are you gonna improve yourself unless you take that step and run? You want to go to the gym. You want to go to the gym. You want to have a nice physique. You want to have a nice body, but you want to do it when your body is already in great shape. That's how you want to start going to the gym, so that people don't look at you and think like, look at this skinny guy or this fat guy or whatever. But that's the thing. It has to start somewhere, right? And I think that's the most beautiful thing that you can do, because remembering how you started and how you are now while in the process, when you're doing it, it's very like liberating, you know, the idea that you do those things that you are afraid of. It helps you in a lot of ways in your life, towards other things, of course. Like when you're gonna do other things, it helps you more in those other things that you're gonna do. Anyway, hopefully my battery doesn't run out, because it's been pretty long that I'm talking on camera. This was it, guys, for today. I'm planning to do this type of videos every now and then, as I already said. Not very often, but let's see. Let's see the reaction of the audience. Probably these videos get more reaction than I'm thinking, maybe. And then I'll start doing only this type of videos, without the editing part also, would be nice for me. No, I'm just kidding. My point is, I'm planning to do this type of videos every now and then. Maybe every 10 videos, every 20 videos uploads. Kind of giving you a vibe check to tell you how I'm really going, what I'm really going through, experiential wise, and emotional wise, and all of the things that I'm going through while doing these things, the content creation stuff. So yeah, guys, hopefully you have a great day. If it's still day where you're watching the video, if it's night, have a good night. Thank you for passing by and clicking on the video. Appreciate it.